Did any of you guys wonder while watching the Love is Blind season 6 reunion where Lauren and Cameron were? During the reunion, they featured many alumni couples from the show, even a non Love is Blind couple in the form of Giannina Gibelli and that guy that she's pregnant by. But there were no Lauren and Cameron from season 1 of the show. And Lauren and Cameron are synonymous with Love is Blind. To me, they are and forever will be the face of the show. Well, Lauren decided to host a Q&A on her Instagram page to answer that question and more. She discussed why she and Cameron were not there for the filming. I know a lot of people are wondering, does that point to Trouble in Paradise? And then she also answered questions about, the state of her and Cameron's relationship with the network. Perhaps there might have been beef there, perhaps not. And whether or not she still keeps up with the show. Spoiler alert, she doesn't, and she has no clue who Sarah Ann is. Of course, her Q&A was also rife with questions about when she and Cam would be welcoming a baby, which I guess some people still haven't learned is a rather rude question. And speaking of, if I could be real with you guys, I kind of feel like that might have something to do with the reason why they were not present for the reunion. LIB host Vanessa is very famous for asking this inappropriate question and sometimes putting a little bit of pressure on the couples to conceive as quickly as possible. And Lauren and Cam are the first major couple from the show, and they got married almost 6 years ago, and they still don't have a baby, which is okay. You don't even have to have a kid if you don't want to, right? I personally don't care. I don't look to people and go, when you're gonna have a baby. It's just not a thing that crosses my mind. But then you have these other couples that recently got married, right? Like Brendan and Alexa, and Bliss and Zach, even more recently, and they're having babies. So maybe that might have caused a little bit of anxiety for Lauren and Cameron and cause them to not want to go to the show. That was my initial thought. But Lauren's going to explain all of that and more in her video. So take a look. Let me know what you have to think about it. And as usual, we'll chat. Take a look.
Okay, so let's start off with the elephant in the room. Why weren't y'all at the season 6 reunion? We did not go to the reunion because this has been a very busy year for Cam and I. We are working on a lot of different fun projects, and the timing of the reunion just was not gonna work for us. It was also, were we asked? Yes. It was presented to us like, hey, we're gonna have a couple of the couples come back from throughout the years. They will be sitting in the audience. They're going to pretty much be reacting to season 6, which we haven't watched. And, at some point, Nick and Vanessa are going to just take 30 seconds to a minute or two and just check in with the couples and see what's up, anything new. So that's how it was presented to us. So we couldn't make it. That's why we weren't there. Is there tension between you, Cam, Lib, Netflix, and Netflix? Not to our knowledge. No, it's not. Not on our end at all. We have supported the Love is Blind franchise for the past 4 to 5 years. We have done countless interviews talking about how we're grateful for our experience, how it's changed our lives. We have been involved in activations. I will say that for some reason, me speaking out against wanting to see more Black women stories, full stories being told in the franchise, to some people that correlated for me hating the series or not supporting the series. I'm a Black woman that was on the show, so I'm always going to speak up for Black women, period. So I don't know where that comes from. There's no tension on our end. Now, if somebody else feels different, it's not coming from over here, though. We have constantly spoken out about how grateful we are. Does Love is Blind exclude y'all from reappearing on the show, or do y'all decline the invites? We have never been asked to reappear on the show in any capacity. This invite to this season 6 reunion is the only time that we have been asked to appear in anything dealing with Love is Blind for the past 5 years, outside of doing promotions for the new seasons or something having to do with our season, but we have never been asked to reappear on the show. Lauren, so tell us how you really feel about Lib. Are you and Cam over it? You know what? I am grateful for Lib. Lib has literally changed my life. It's how I met my husband. We've been married going on 6 years. It has given me a platform to connect with people all over the world and supporters who have shown us nothing but love and positivity over the past 4 to 5 years. I'm grateful for Lib. Now, as a consumer, watching Lib, I think it's different for me because I was one of the first ones to do it. To me, it was a completely different show when we did season 1 than it is now. Now I feel like it is extremely entertaining, but it be giving me anxiety, and it just be like, man, some of these folks ain't here for the right reasons, but I feel like we all feel like that. So it's cool. I don't know if I would say I'm over it, but it is what it is. I'm grateful for it. How's life? You know what? Life is a blessing. I have nothing to complain about, especially with the state of the world and the things that people be going through. Life is good. I'm blessed. I'm booked. I'm busy. My family loves me. I have supporters. I love myself. I'm working on getting better every day. Every day is not sunshine. The progress on my foundation. What do you think about Sarah Ann? I have not watched the season, but I have seen the clips online. Is Sarah Ann the one that was with the black dude that was like ignoring her on the phone? I don't know. I don't even know. Sorry, Sarah Ann. I haven't been watching, sis. I don't have no opinion. I don't think nothing about it. I don't know, sis. Can you host Liv? I don't know, sis. You're gonna have to talk to God about that. I am too. Me and Cam have been on a fertility journey, and whenever I have an update to share with you guys, we will do so. Until then, would y'all please stop asking? Thank you. Can you host Lib? Look, y'all, them people don't want me and Cam to host Lib. Okay? It is what it is. Let's full transparency. Nick and Vanessa will more than likely remain the host of Lib. Now, it is likely that me and Cam will more so break off and do our own thing, host our own show, and kind of have our own IP as opposed to being the host of the Lib franchise. That's Nick and Vanessa's job, y'all. We ain't in casting. Y'all better take that up with them. There's nothing we can do. I did just want to add, but we do appreciate how y'all go to bat for us. Woo! Do you and Cam still work 9 to 5s, or would you consider yourself influencers? Our 9 to 5 is being entrepreneurs. I have my own media business. I also do work as a content creator, partnering with different brands. I'm working on a couple other projects. Me and Cam will also have I want to tell y'all stuff, but I can't right now. The fur babies are so good. Ciao. Are you and Cam trying to rebrand your... When will you be back on... Do you regret not going to the reunion? No. Are you still married? Hi, I'm Lawrence B. Hamilton. You must be new around here. Yes, I'm still married. Just go ahead, click on my page. Will you be uploading? Do you think people are... Now, what you mean? If so, do you know a time estimate? Come on now. Now, see, I know this is coming from a beautiful place, right? But asking for a time estimate of when someone is going to have a child, it's not... Don't do that. Because you don't know what people will be going through or doing or happening. Like, sis, who clock we on? Whose clock are we on? Yours or God's? Or ours? Come on now. Too much. So did you do any possibility for... This is my full set. I love my Jessica. Sometimes I'll be wondering, like,